Good morrow, YouTube. This is Michael from Card to the Round, and I'm bringing you yet another deck profile. This is actually an updated deck profile ever since the new ban list came out. My 6 samurais have been affected, so let me show you what I've changed with it. So without further ado, I'll start with 1, 2, 3 Kagekis. Kageki's got 2 effects in this deck, one of which I'll show you later, but right now he's mostly used for synchro summoning, along with 3 Kagemushas. These are the 2 most important cards in the deck, so make sure you have 3 of each. You also want an Elder of the 6 Samurai in case for some reason you cannot get Kageki out. He's great along with Kagemusha for synchro summoning level 5s. Then I've got 2 Kizans again. He's great for, well, his pure power. You can special summon him if you got another 6 samurai on the field. If you have 2 6 samurais on the field, then he gains an additional, 300 attack. Then I have 2 Grandmaster of the 6 Samurais. He's great because you can special summon him as long as you have another 6 Samurai on the field, and he's a pretty decent 2100 beater, but you can also use him for synchro summoning. I have here 2 Yurizas, great for attacking directly, just so long as you have another 6 Samurai. I also have here Zanji. I primarily use him for kamikaze purposes. If I got a monster I can't overpower, as long as I got another 6 samurai on the field, he will destroy it. Granted, he will still take damage. I also have here 2 Iroh for taking down any defense position monster without activating their effect, just so long as you got another 6 samurai on the field. Can you kind of see a theme going with this? I got 2 Yaichis for taking out set trap cards. I have 1 Kamon for taking out a face-up spell and trap card. And then I have my spells. I got 2 Dark Holes. I have 2 MSTs. Lightning Vortex. Poor man's Raigeki. I have 1 Reinforcement of the Army because I hate the new ban list. And then I have 3 of the A forces. Basically, for each warrior that you have out on the field, they get 200 points, and these do stack, so you can get 600 points per monster, so that's pretty nice. I have here 3 shi-en smoke signals. I use these for searching for my level 3 and lower monsters. And then I've added 2 Temple of the 6. I find 3 makes it cloggy, but what it does is for every 6 samurai that I summon, I add a counter to this, and with every counter, all my opponent's monsters are dropped 100 attack points. And then I'm using 6 Samurai United purely for draw power. Every 6 Samurai you summon, you add a counter, maximum of 2. And then you can tribute it and draw that many cards depending on how many counters you pulled. Then for my traps, I have 2 double-edged sword techniques. For example, if I were to synchro summon a Kagemusha and a Kageki and I send them to the graveyard, well, I just use one of these, bring them back, synchro summon all over again. I have here Musakani Magatama, kind of a mini shi-en, except it only targets effects that will destroy. Then I have Sakuretsu Armor, Magic Cylinder, and Fiendish Chain as my staples. And then for my extra deck, I have 1 Colossal Fighter for anything that may end up in my graveyard that will just power up my Colossal Fighter, which is already at 2800 attack. I have here Go-Yo Guardian, mostly just to steal my opponent's monsters. Lightning Warrior, mostly for just inflicting extra damage when it kills something. Black Rose Dragon for emergencies. An Ally of Justice Catastor, in case I have to face something that I just can't get over. Unless, of course, it's a dark monster. And then, of course, I have 3 shi-ens now that he is completely off the ban list. He is completely unlimited, so I have 3 of them, although I'll probably never use more than 2 at a time. Mainly his purpose is to negate spells and traps. But he can only do it once per turn. And then I found some use in Shadow of the 6 Samurai shi-en, so I'm gonna run 2 of him. On his own, he's not that impressive, but when you team him up with another monster, it can really help. And so for his partner, I like to use Kageki, because when I discard a card from shi-en here, what happens is, with shi-en's special effect, he can take any monster that I choose for 1 turn and make their original attack 2,000. Well, what I will do is I will use Kageki here and make his original attack 2,000, and with his effect, it bumps up another 1,500 when there's another 6 Samurai on the field, ultimately making him a 3,500 beater. Yeah! Plus, if I have the A-Forces, that's just more power for him. So, more A-Forces, everybody wins. So, that there is my 6 Samurai deck profile. Please let me know what you think in the comments. If you liked it, like it. And if you don't, you can dislike it and tell me why. Tell me what I can do to improve. Ultimately, this deck is great for any budget player. Nothing here is too expensive except maybe, Fiendish Chain. And he's only $4. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.